Hey there, science fans. Let's talk about electricity. It's something we often take for granted, but it's absolutely essential to our daily lives. It's the invisible force that powers our world, from the lights in our homes to the devices we use every day. We're on the verge of a major energy revolution with smart grids. These grids are transforming how we generate, distribute, and consume electricity. They're not just about getting power from point A to point B. They're about creating a more dynamic and responsive energy system. It's about making our energy system cleaner, more efficient, and more reliable. Renewable energy sources like wind, solar, and hydro are key players in this transformation. One of the coolest things about smart grids is how they're controlled. Advanced technologies and real-time data allow for precise management of energy flow. We're moving away from old-school, centralized systems and embracing new ideas. The traditional model of a single large power plant is becoming outdated. These new ideas are decentralized and distributed control. This means power generation and management are spread out over many smaller units. Think of it like this. Instead of one big brain calling all the shots, we now have a network of smaller brains working together. This networked approach is more flexible and adaptive. It's like the difference between a solo act and a symphony orchestra. Each part plays a role, creating a harmonious and efficient system. These new control systems are going to help us integrate renewable energy sources like solar and wind power. This integration is crucial for reducing our carbon footprint. This is important because these sources are intermittent. The sun isn't always shining and the wind isn't always blowing, which can create challenges for consistent energy supply. This means that the sun isn't always shining and the wind isn't always blowing. But with smart grids, we can better manage these fluctuations. Decentralized and distributed control will make our grid more resilient. This resilience is vital for maintaining a stable energy supply. This means it can better handle disruptions like storms or equipment failures. This is huge. Imagine fewer power outages and quicker recovery times. Get ready for a future where power outages are a distant memory. A future where our energy system is smarter, greener, and more reliable than ever before. For over a century, our electricity grid has worked pretty much the same way. Big power plants generate electricity. This electricity is distributed over long transmission lines to homes and businesses. It's a one-way street. This system has served us well, but it's showing its age. It's not very flexible or efficient. Centralized control makes it vulnerable to single points of failure. Remember the massive blackout in 2003? A single power line going down in Ohio cascaded into an outage that affected 50 million people. Our energy needs have changed a lot over the years. We're using more electricity than ever. We're also demanding cleaner energy sources to combat climate change. The old grid just can't keep up. That's where smart grids come in. They're designed to handle the challenges of the 21st century and beyond. Smart grids use digital technologies to improve every aspect of the electricity system. This includes generation, transmission, distribution, and consumption. They can integrate renewable energy sources. They can also empower consumers to manage their energy use. This means lower bills and a smaller carbon footprint. One of the most exciting developments in smart grid technology is the rise of microgrids. These are small-scale power grids. They can operate independently or connect to the main grid. Think of a microgrid as a self-sufficient energy ecosystem. It can power a neighborhood, a college campus, or even a military base. Microgrids are incredibly resilient. If the main grid goes down, a microgrid can keep the lights on using local energy sources and storage. They're also a great way to integrate renewable energy and make our communities more sustainable. Section 5. Centralized versus decentralized versus distributed, a tale of three control schemes. Let's talk about the brains of the operation control schemes. These are the systems that ensure everything runs smoothly and efficiently. We have three main contenders in this arena. Decentralized control. This is the old-school approach where a single control center manages the entire grid. Think of it as the nerve center where all decisions are made from one location. It's like having one conductor for the whole orchestra, ensuring every musician plays in harmony. Decentralized control. This involves multiple control centers, each responsible for a specific region or function. Each center operates semi-independently but still works towards a common goal. It's like having different section leaders in the orchestra, each guiding their group of musicians. Distributed control. This is the most sophisticated approach, where control is spread out among many intelligent devices throughout the grid. Each device can make decisions and communicate with others. It's like each musician in the orchestra knowing their part and playing in sync without needing constant direction. Distributed control is the key to unlocking the full potential of smart grids. It leverages advanced technology to optimize performance. It allows for faster response times, greater flexibility, and improved reliability. This means fewer outages, quicker recovery, and a more resilient grid overall. As we move towards a future with increasing energy demands, the importance of choosing the right control scheme cannot be overstated. The right system can make all the difference in efficiency and sustainability. Section 6. The tech that makes it tick: 5G, IoT, and big brains. None of this would be possible without some seriously cool technology. 5G. This super-fast wireless technology provides the communication backbone for a truly smart grid. It's not just about faster internet on your phone, it's about creating a seamless network that connects everything from your home appliances to city infrastructure. It allows for real-time data exchange between millions of devices. Imagine a world where your refrigerator can communicate with your local grocery store to restock itself, or where traffic lights can adjust in real time to ease congestion. Internet of Things, IoT. Think of sensors, smart meters, and other devices that collect and share data about the grid. These devices are like the eyes and ears of the smart grid, constantly monitoring and reporting back. This data is the lifeblood of a smart grid, enabling intelligent decision-making. With this information, utilities can predict and respond to changes in energy demand, preventing outages and optimizing energy use. Advanced computing. We need serious processing power to analyze all that data from the IoT and make real-time adjustments to the grid. Supercomputers and advanced algorithms work tirelessly to ensure everything runs smoothly. This is where artificial intelligence, AI, and machine learning come into play. These technologies can identify patterns and make predictions, helping to automate and optimize the grid's performance. They are the brains behind the operation, making sense of all the data and turning it into actionable insights. Section 8. The future is distributed, a smarter grid for a brighter tomorrow. Distributed control is the future of smart grids. It's the key to creating a more sustainable, reliable, and efficient energy future. Imagine a world with cleaner energy sources, lower energy bills, greater energy independence. That's the promise of distributed control in the smart grid. It's a future worth getting excited about. Keep those thinking caps on and stay curious.